Hello, today I'm going to tell you how to rent a house at Macau. If you come to Macau to work or study for a long period of time, a few months or a year, you will need to rent a house. Renting a house in Macau is a big deal. Here are some tips to avoid unnecessary loss. First of all, people who need to rent an apartment are advised to choose a legitimate agent. There are some apps that can help you find a house. You just need to enter relevant information, such as area, rental range. The apps will then find large and suitable house, and you can then contact the real agents of each house to visit the house. At the same time, you can also go to the store of agents and inquire direct with them. Facilities and rental range is different by the area. For example, the areas of Costa had many schools and shops and convenient transportation. Coloana is a very comfortable but far from the city center. Choose according to your needs and ability. Once you find a suitable house, you can negotiate the rent with the owner for an agent. Don't forget that rent is generally calculated in Hong Kong dollars. Pay attention to whether the rent includes management fees. After both parties have agreed on conditions, they need to sign a lease agreement. Normally, the agent will provide a template of agreement. The landlord and tenant can adjust the content of the template according to the situation. In Macau, the tenant is required to pay the rent on the first day the lease becomes effective. They can agree to use an amount equivalent to 2 months' rent as a deposit. This deposit will be refunded to the tenant by the landlord while the lease expired. After both the landlord and the tenant has signed the formal contract, on the agreement handover day, the landlord will hand over all the key to the tenant. The tenant should first inspect the property's conditions, such as the wall, windows, toilets, kitchen facility, furniture, and applications to ensure they are in good and undamaged conditions. The rent can adjust both up and down once the agreement comes to an end. If a landlord wishes to increase rent, he needs to serve a 30 days advance notice. If the tenant disagrees with the increase, they must respond within 50 days of receiving the notice. If the tenant does not respond within 50 days, then it will be considered that they have received an increase. If a landlord sells his property, he must stand by the terms of any tenants agreement he has in place. The new owner of the property inherits the lease with the tenant and must observe the same terms and conditions. So the tenant has a right to remain in protect until the end of the lease term. Each one who wants to terminate lease, he needs to make a 19-day notice to another party. But the landlord does not have the right to terminate an agreement within 3 years from the start date of the lease term unless it is agreed by both parties.